To start things off, how happy are you to be part of Voodoo experience this year?
I am 112% happy. I don't know what that means. I'm stoked. This is the coolest job in the world, and get to do it in a cool way is awesome. But as one of my idols, Screaming Jay Hawkins, would probably tell us, Voodoo ain't no bad in no way.
So what can you fill us in about what's been going on with Eagles of Death Metal these days?
The Eagles of Death Metal have been working tirelessly to build homes for homeless people with money. It's a new thing we do. And then I've been recording a solo record all by myself, hence solo. No, I'm just kidding. But that's awesome with Money Mark, amongst other people, and it's going to be a savage, horny raping of rock and roll.
Interesting.
I'm trying to make the horniest record ever made.
How are you planning on going about that?
Well, so far, the 8 songs that I have recorded have the biggest dick in rock and roll recorded history. So that's a good start.
Definitely.
We just got to fill it up with some juice. Whoa!
Do you think I should wear the belt?
You just missed a quote of a lifetime. So far, my solo record has the biggest dick in recorded history. Now we just got to fill it with the juice.
Thank you for repeating that. That'll only second to the best part of our coming to our show is getting your girlfriend pregnant.
It's true. The best part of an Eagles of Death Metal show. It's the best part of getting your girlfriend pregnant. No, this particular weekend was especially important to us because we wanted to play Voodoo Fest for a while, but we got to play it under really excellent circumstances. We came with the Pablo Foundation, which is a foundation that raises money for children suffering from cancer.
Okay.
And getting to be involved in that intimately, it's easy to do things. It's easy to say that you want to do something charitable. But I got to be around people who all they care about is wanting to make something better for other people. And that was normally doesn't happen in rock and roll. You just have to get yours, you know what I mean? And if that means laid, then definitely you're out to get it. But last night I got to be laid and in the color of a rainbow.
So, what is your favorite aspect of playing larger festivals versus smaller club shows?
Well, to be honest, smaller club shows that's where our magic works best. But I like being in front of a lot of people because it feels good on the ego. And I also like the opportunity, the standard opportunities of a festival like this that you get the opportunity to win over new fans or to play your stuff for other people that wouldn't have heard it otherwise. And with a name like Eagles of Death Metal, we got to be able to get it out there so they know what it is. It'd be like calling the best tiramisu in the world shitty poison pie. You know what I mean?
So what's the story behind the name? I've heard kind of mixed things all over
The true story is we were at a bar called the Beer Hunter, my best friend Joshua, Mommy, and I, and a dude was listening to Scorpions' Winds of Change, and he was rocking really hard, and we were looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? And he goes, dude, this is rock and roll. And I went, no, it's not. And he goes, dude, this is heavy metal. And I went, it's not. He goes, dude, this is death metal. And Josh goes, it's like the fucking Eagles of death metal. Hence the name.
It works. So, what is the first album you remember purchasing that left a lasting impression on you?
First album I ever purchased was Kiss Destroyer, and I got it at Kmart on vinyl 1 week before my father took me to see them on tour. Kiss Destroyer. That made a lasting impression. But the first records that I heard when I was a kid, it really made a lasting impression. My mother was a funk fanatic in the South, so I remember looking at the Parliaments up for the Downstroke cover, and it scared me because it was like whips and weird stuff, And then my mom had the Ohio Players Pain album with the girl in the chain. That was gnarly. And then my dad listened to the Sonics and the Stooges, but then he would temper it with Led Zeppelin. So I had this my father was in a rock band called the Marshall Tucker Band too, so I was inundated with music. It's almost kind of unfair to say what album was the first one I purchased. The Kiss album was the first one I purchased. And there were so many albums purchased on my behalf from my parents. That, it just went in and it comes out. There ain't nothing new under the sun. I mean, you can either steal from the best or steal from people who suck.
Yeah. So, is there anything you're currently listening to?
Sir Lord Baltimore. Sir Lord Baltimore is the epic of all heaviness from 1968. And I like him, Jim. I like a lot of stuff. I'm a pop kid, too. I mean, I love Britney Spears. You know what I mean? And I listen to a lot of music all at once. I love Confunction, the Barcades. Oh my my god. Sonics, oh my god. But right now I'm on an obsessive loop of one Sir Lord Baltimore song.
Awesome. That's what I like about these festivals like this, is like it brings all the genres together, so there's something for everything you could think of.
Then you get a place like New Orleans where there's actually people who are like, well, I may not know it, but I'll give it a chance. And that's important to what we do, you know what I mean? I mean, I couldn't do any of this if it weren't for people wanting to listen to it. I mean, this is the luckiest job in the world. This is the coolest job. I get to wake up late today, show up to a rock show and have people talk about me. Rad. I'll take that. And get paid.
So what's one of the most important lessons that you've learned throughout your career?
If it looks like an Indian and smells like an Indian, it ain't John Wayne.
So, I like to think of music as a universal language, so everyone could take something else away, even if we take different messages away from it. What do you hope yours says?
Please have sex with me, and be a nice person, and hippies suck.
Okay.
And God made men and women, Sam Cole made them equal.
So what are your plans for after Voodoo Experience?
I'm going to sell someone else's soul and see if I can further the show a little more. I don't know what that means, but it sounds provocative.
Yeah, just let me know how that works out for you. So you guys are known for the nicknames. How did all the nicknames come about?
Every nickname we have is an aspect of some event that we were a part of or something we did. I mean, mine are Boots Electric because I love dancing. But it started off as Fruit Boots because I like rollerblading. And then there's Kill Switch because one time I let Josh borrow my car and didn't tell him I had a kill switch on a rainy day. Turned the car off and put it started again. It was fun and furious. Fabulous Weapon. Because come on, baby, I'll kill you like this. You know what I'm saying? Baby Duck, because when he gets mad, he looks like Big Baby Huey, the Big Baby Duck in the cartoon. So many of them. Queen Bee. It's because she's the queen of rock and roll.
So is there any artists that you'd like to share a stage with that you haven't yet?
Yeah, I'd like to share a stage with Pablo Picasso. And I would love to share a stage with Britney Spears. And by stage, I mean a dark, secluded area where she's very willing.
With or without her hair?
I don't care. In the dark, they all look like Maureen O'Hara, baby.
So is there, any final message or comment you'd like to share with our website audience?
Remember, if everyone knows everything, nobody owns anything. Stay away from communism, baby.
Great. Is there anything that I didn't cover that you'd like to talk about?
Well, I never really had a dad, and I would like to just get.
Oh, snap. White widow, she don't taste so sweet.
I got that hat. When I got that, I swear I was with my girl Tuesday, and I went, my buddy Rio would kill for this hat. I said that right out. I'm like, she's like, who's Rio? I'm like, it's my friend. This is fucking made for him. Pop killer, dude. And they have the, that one